What is up, everybody? My name is Reflex, back at you again with another reaction. As you guys may know, I'm a huge fan of the Gorillaz, and The Mountain has finally come. I've been waiting for this since the album got revealed at the mystery show. I haven't got the t-shirt from the show at London. I traveled all the way from Norway. Yeah, let's just get straight to it, bro. I've been super excited. I haven't listened to the album a few days beforehand at a vinyl shop. Here we go. The Mountain by Gorillaz. First track, The Mountain. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see, if Spotify doesn't work, that's gonna be bad promo for you, Spotify. Okay, here we go. The Mountain by Gorillaz, baby! Now, I remember this intro being really good. It's a really beautiful intro. I think the melody is so nice. It's so relaxing, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm floating on a cloud when I'm listening to this, you know what I mean? Oh, the intro is 5 minutes long, I didn't even realize that. It's a really nice intro. I remember, I felt that this drop was really sudden when I listened to it. But it sounds so good, man. So beautiful. Very beautiful, right? And I'm not gonna spoil the ending of the album, but I'll talk about it when the time comes. But yeah, how long is this album in total, actually? 1 hour, 6 minutes long. Because I feel like so many of the tracks are so long, dude. Like, the Manifesto is 7 minutes long. 5 minutes long, Shadowy Light. Shadowy Light. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes, this one too. Yes, at the same time. It's a decent chunk album. No, I'm a really big fan. I think what I really like about Gorillaz, it really put me on like beautiful medleys in terms of like orchestral stuff. Because I listened to like the Plastic Beach intro, for example. That's such a beautiful medley, I feel. Even with the intro for White Flag, for example. I really love the intro for White Flag. It's like really traditional type of music. I'm just sitting here. Girl is gonna be fine, okay? I'm just sitting here enjoying my music, holding my cup like this. Right, because in this they had Dennis Hopper from Fire Coming Out of Monkey's Head. Here we go, y'all. Track number 2, The Moon Cave. Gotta say, The Mountain was a really beautiful opening for the album. Get ready, y'all. The Moon Cave, I was very excited for this track when it first came out. Or when I first heard it, because I'm a big fan of Black Thought, man. Big fan of Black Thought. So the fact that he gets 3 tracks on this album makes me really excited, man. The previous song was a good morning alarm. I like that. Is that Bobby Womack saying watching? I didn't hear that. Here we go, y'all. I like this here. The chorus. I can't wait for the Black Thought verse, man. whose voice is that, you reckon? Asha, maybe? Maybe might be this lady. It's really good. But here, listen to this. Listen to this. This build up right here, dude.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Oh, Trugo is on this?
One more time from the top.
Yo, I go like a butterfly, give me any. I'ma let it slide, bet you I'ma like I'm in the sky. Look at how I wanna let the ideas just up high like a new hot. Good to be the GOAT, only way I is to treat it like it's gossiping. Yeah, watch this, yo, I can like no other guy, give me any. I'ma let it ride, bet you I'ma like I've been a vibe. I'ma just when I flow topic, the topic is it hip hop, is it gothic? Can it fit into the corner pocket? Is it hovering above the surface? Is the pain where the megahertz is, where the mass is, where the church is? Or spin a fall down from the energy to burn the
such
wall
a good
down.
verse.
The mothership gon' call down like Orson. The heat gon' be scorching. The beat gon' need voices. The sound downright awesome. But downtown like different than the sounds y'all like. Let me break it down for 'em like, hold up.
Such a fire verse, man. Such a good verse.
Maybe I should just wait just a little bit.
Really beautiful. Right, the next song is the Happy Dictators. We've already heard that one, so it's not much to talk about. But what I would like to say is that it's really cool. I didn't know Trugoy was on this. Now, if you guys don't know, Trugoy is the member who passed away from De La Soul not too long ago in 2023. So it was really cool that they implemented his words into this verse, because I didn't know that Trugoy was going to be tributed in this album too. But that's sick, man. I'm a really big fan of the Sparks vocals here. Russell Mile, dude, it's so good, man. I think the Happy Dictator is one of the best singles out of the both, if you guys haven't seen the other video. It's my top 2, and I think this song is like a 10 out of 10. I like the duet they got going. I am the love. This part specifically gets me hyped. Only song you remember at the show. I think it's a really unique song, right? It really stands out compared to all the other tracks, I feel. Right? With the duets. More bad news. So you can sleep well at night, and the palace of your mind will be mine. Oh, Bright. Whoops. I'm a fake Gorillaz fan. I like this. It's such a nice addition to the song, man. Just sitting here listening to this, bro. It's so sick. I always thought like some of the rap songs would be my favorite in this album, but I seriously think the Happy Dictator might be really high up there, to be honest. Because I'm a big rap fan, you know what I mean? So good, man.
So you can sleep well at night, and the palace of your mind will be bright.
It's such a good track, man. Such a good track. But yeah, no, Happy Dictator is still one of the greater tracks in the album itself. We're gonna move on to The Hardest Thing. You know, wouldn't it be kind of cool if they released Orange County without The Hardest Thing? That would have been kind of cool, you know what I mean? When like this would make like this a cool new listening experience, and then it transitioned to Orange County. Wouldn't that be kind of sick? The flute in the background is really nice. I like how the instrumentations kick in here with the whistle, and then the little drums that'll come in here now. Such a cool little addition, I feel. One thing I didn't mention, I really like the trumpets in the background on this one. Yeah, Kara Jackson is really good on this.
You know the hardest thing.
This was really hype when I saw this live. How everybody was clapping to this. It was so hype.
That's the hardest thing.
And then her coming in with the
I'm not your enemy. Your
legacy frightens me.
Will I keep it?
You know, I feel like this song was shorter than I remembered. You know what I mean? Fuck off, Epic Games. I really hope they post the concert stuff too, dude. Genuinely, like, where is the Demon Days one? Where is the Plastic Beach one? And where is the Mystery Show one? Like, hello. I really need to see if they put a crowd shot of me dancing to Damascus. You know what I mean? Alright, The God of Flying. I have to say, The God of Flying is a really sick track, man. It's just, out of all the other singles, not the best one. But Joe Talbot from the Idols, man, really sets the atmosphere on this track, man. I'm really happy they got him on this, bro, because I only knew him for one track, and that was a Danny Brown feature they had for Pop Pop Pop. The instrumentation is really nice, though. The whole song is really good. They could get anyone on the song and make it work, absolutely. Like the fact that they had Elton John and Black, aka it's an Atlanta rapper, on the same track for the Pink Phantom is just wild, right? I would love to see another one of those. Do they have one of those in this album, I feel? Maybe Asha Putil and Asha Putil and Black Thought, maybe? Alright, guys. Entry, Empty Dream Machine, Black Thought, Gorillaz, Johnny Marr. That's the guy from the Smiths, ain't it? I think so. The Smiths, yup. And Anushka Shankar. We in for a banger. 5 minutes, 40 seconds. This album long as hell. I didn't notice how like sad this song was. Because I know Black Thought's verse is covering a lot of like racist topics and stuff. But this is like a very depressing song. Here we go, Black Thought, baby!
And cardamom. My childhood was a masala and son, harder son.
Hard.
My brainchild went from little one to martyrdom. Gave the bug to the inspiration we at hand. Like it's a callus on the mountaintop is a wonderland. Like it was Alice. So every blood vessel expand. Forbidden talents doing tantrum downward. A gold tooth in a trash can was the beginning of me kinda taking.
Is that can't be Johnny Marr singing, can it? I don't listen to the Smiths, so you would know maybe. What do you guys think of the length of this track? I might feel that this went on for a bit too long, maybe. Okay, we'll talk during the Manifesto. Oh, Manifesto is such a sick track, though. I feel like this went on for a bit too long. I feel like there was no substance in. I know it's supposed to be in the delivery, how it's like maybe perhaps 2D talking, and it's like coming up with these words on the spot. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like the most packed thing was, I feel like Black Thought said so much more in such a packed, much less time. You know what I mean? Big fan of the chorus, but I hope you guys get what I mean. Always love his Spanish artist on the Gorillaz track, man. Bad Bunny, MC Bin Laden, he's Portuguese, Brazilian. Truno is such an amazing addition, man. I love that chorus, bro. I have nothing to lose. Or the refrain. The mountain, it is high. Yeah, the mountain sad, so the mountain cry. You know, now that I think about it, this really is a tribute to the past, I feel, because this verse was, when was this verse recorded? 2001. This was recorded in 2001. So like, these are like not that many slangs, modern slangs, you know what I mean? And that's kind of uncommon to see in rap these days. So it's kind of like a blast from the past in terms of like OG rap and stuff. You get what I mean? Because a lot of like current day hip hop is like, a lot of slang at least, you know what I mean? Modern day slangs. It was kind of cool to, I mean, of course there was a few slangs here and there, but more old school it felt, you know what I mean? B12. Now this verse right here goes insane, man. Let go, let's go, let's go.
Ya, entro rompiendo la puerta. Acá no tenemos miedo, le estamos pegando la vuelta. Paso portales, portales que matan mortales. Con tales que el mundo revienta. Titi tiembla la placa tectónica. Suena la armónica, rinden la cuenta. Te reúno, te saca la venda. Pa' que viaje la realidad no está en venta. Sigo buscando el final de...
Now I feel like 2D just says a bunch of BS on this track here, bro. Cause what is he talking about here? You know what I mean? Spotify told me 10 minutes ago that the album dropped. Get with the time, Spotify. Can't you tell that I'm listening to the album right now, Spotify? Now, I don't remember Plastic Guru that much. I think it was a bit more sad. But I'm really excited to listen to Delirium real soon here. Next track, track number 8. Track number 9, The Plastic Guru, featuring Johnny Marr from The Smiths and Anushka Shankar. With the cool little guitar, a sitar. That's what it's called, an Indus sitar. I liked how spacey this part felt. Marr? That's Johnny Marr backing it up, right? It's a really nice track. Yeah, the Anushka Shankar additional instrumentation here is really nice. Anushka Shankar really like... Oh yeah, I really like this outro right here. Alright, Delirium. I'm really excited for this track. This is a really cool outro. Lock in on this one. I'm really excited to listen to this. Here we go. Lock in. Y'all heard that though? That went insane. Later. Delirium. 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 Ooh. Oh. What a sick song, bro. What a sick fucking track, dude. What a sick track, huh? It was so good. Rest in peace, Marquis Smith, man. Rest in peace. It felt like a great sequel to Glitter Freeze, man. Oh, rest in peace, Marquis Smith. Let's go! Let's go, chat! Are we ready for a good time? I can't be too loud. I wonder what Omar Holy Man says.
Fresh, top down on your radio. DA in the place you show. Fresh, Suleiman in the place you know. Make them know every place you go.
Such a good intro, dude. I like the kicking of that little drum here. Oh, that's pretty wholesome. Yo, Omar's kind of spitting though. Like, hallelujah, yalla, yalla, Turkish coffee, Starbucks, you corny. Know where I'm headed when I know where I be. Fresh, fresh,
make them know everywhere you go.
Fresh,
Top down on your radio.
Fresh,
DA in the place you show.
Fresh,
Dante in the place you go.
Fresh,
Suleiman in the place you know.
Fresh. I can never get that timing on it. Next track, The Shadowy Light. I really like the chorus on this one. It's so shadowy light. It's really nice. Check it out, y'all. Intro. Not in English.
If God is
She was born in 1942. Shadowy Light. Shadowy Light. It's not in English, y'all. Just letting y'all know. English expert here. Not in English.
I shed my skin.
Yeah, it's rough rice. I really like the addition of this lady right here. It's so nice. She has a really pretty voice. I could listen to this lady when I'm trying to sleep. Longer than it is, you felt like it went on for a bit too long. That's what I felt with the other song, maybe. The Empty Dream Machine. It is very instrumentation heavy, I guess, right? Next track, Casabalnca. I really like the drum progression in this one. Casabalnca, that's a place, ain't it? In Morocco. Oh, I think I was supposed to be in Casablanca. Maybe this one was more of the... I did really like the bass on this, and I did enjoy the progression, but maybe it's just one of the lacking ones in my opinion. Just, it might be a grower. I'll talk more about the rest of the songs later when we finish the song. The Sweet Prince featuring Anya Prasanna. Oh, she's the flute lady. Guy? A guy. It's this guy. Am I the only one who's getting Idaho vibes from this? This feels like an Idaho sequel, just in India. It was really good though. I was very in the moment here. Very how do I say, mortal maybe? Very not philosophical, but it was very human. New website. What I really like about this track is the ending about this. I'll say it more later. But the melody in this whole track is so nice. It feels like kind of like the end of the world, you know what I mean? Listen, the intro of the album playing here. I wonder if it transitions well to the first track. Beautiful. Does it transition into the intro again? Okay, no it doesn't. Well, y'all, what did we think of The Mountain? Great album. Absolute great album. I think this one's gonna need some time for me to digest. I think actually Absolute Cinema is kind of the right way of saying it though. This album felt very cinegraphic, very atmospheric. I mean, Gorillaz always are really good at setting atmospheric albums, but I think this one, with like a proper theming into the idea of India and a lot of these thematics about lost people you've lost, death, going on, moving on to another life and everything. I think a very spiritual type of thing. I think it is very grounded up and collected. You know what I mean? I think that's what a lot of people like about it. People really like the album having a whole theme and relating to each other. You know what I mean? So, no, I had to say it was a really good album. If I had to pick some of my favorites off of, if we ignore the singles, I had to say Delirium was one of my favorites. Surprisingly enough. The Moon Cave was really good. The Mountain intro was great. It was great. But let me unsave that actually, because maybe it'll come back some other time. But the Moon Cave was a save. Delirium was a save for now. Of course, all the singles are already saved. So let's just do that for the visual aspect of the thing. Cut Off Flying, Orange County, Hardest Thing, Happy Dictator. I mean, a lot of the tracks, a majority of the tracks are already saved, which is already a positive. But I think for me, I'm going to need some time to like... let it grow. You know what I mean? That's with me with a lot of Gorillaz tracks, and of course my favorite Gorillaz track ever, Friday the 13th. I didn't really like it that much on first listen, but it ended up being my favorite Gorillaz song of all time, my favorite song of all time. So I think we're just gonna have to wait and see. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video on what I think a week afterwards or something. But despite that, I can obviously tell that this whole album was great, man. It felt like a complete honor to be able to see this whole album live in person. Like, I think like that set my standards way too high maybe, because I think all Gorillaz tracks sound so much better live. You know what I mean? Most of them at least. So it really did set the standard really high for me. But the thing is, I forgot a lot of these tracks already since the concert. It was October. It was late September when the shows happened. So still a great album. I'm happy that they honored a lot of the like great artists like Trugoy from De La Soul, Marquis Smith, Tony Allen, of course. Who else? Is there anyone else tributed in this album? Oh yeah, Proof. Proof was tributed. Bobby Womack was tributed. That was amazing in my opinion. I'm happy that they did that. I feel like those features from the vault being used on this absolutely adds up to it. You know what I mean? It absolutely adds up to it, because like if the whole album is about people passing away, moving on, the afterlife and all that, it really makes you like, it really glues it together, if you know what I mean. The fact that it features actual passed away artists that they've worked with way long in the past, that have already formed a relationship. I mean, Damon was friends with Tony Allen, for example. They were in the same band, The Good and the Bad and the Queen. D12 Proof recorded with Damon Albarn way back in 2001. Bobby Womack was a great friend of Damon Albarn. Dave, of course, Trugoy from De La Soul. He was a part of De La Soul, and De La Soul was very happy with Gorillaz. They were really grateful for them. So it was like, it's a really nice way to be thanking, you know, the artists who've been with us and unfortunately have passed away. But alongside that, with the current alive artists, I gotta say, man, it was sick. And as a rap fan, what a bunch of great verses, man. Yassine Bey is back at it again. Sorry, I'm getting I'm freezing up here. Yassine Bey, Treno. I've never heard of Treno before until now, and I gotta say, man, wow. I might check out some of his songs, maybe. I'll see about that. But Treno, absolute great rapper, man. Especially with the part 1, part 2. He really, really, really carried. He made that song fucking great, bro. Black Thought. How could I not mention Black Thought yet? On 3 different tracks. Yeah, all the features, amazing, bro. And I can't unfortunately say much about, like, for example, Mr. Johnny Marr. Don't know much about him. But the features really bring it out, you know? Sparks with the great vocals alongside on the Happy Dictator. John Marr, I think he's not John Marr. The guy from the Idols, at least. He really made it. He made it really good. The whole atmosphere of the God of Lying and everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna need a minute to digest this. But if you really enjoyed my reaction, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll eventually drop a vlog when I went to London to see all this. I'll eventually drop a video of me ranking every Gorillaz song ever, not ever, most of them at least. My reaction to Kong Studios and everything. So for more Gorillaz content and more music content and more gaming content, stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I had a great time. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Yeah, I'll give more opinions eventually when I let this digest. It's kind of late. I should probably go to bed soon. But I appreciate all of you guys for watching. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.